Hey everybody, Alex Andrew here, author of Perceptive Power with AAA Neutral. I wanted to touch base on the power of perception, of course, which is the title of the book. But wherever we go, whatever we do, whoever we are as human beings, what our relationships are, what our job is, what our success is all based on one thing. It's based on our perception. How do we decide to think about things? What do you want to think about? What do you want to live your life like? What do you want to allow outside influences to affect you? This is something I learned about 10 years ago. I mean, I'd been dabbling in it here and there, thinking that I was some kind of spiritual person who kind of got it. But what it comes down to is your own personal belief. Perceptive Power with AAA Neutral, AAA being awareness, accountability, and action. Action being the key thing. Be aware of your situation. Acknowledge and be accountable for where you are, and then take the action to move on to the next level. And the key to that is, how do you look at things? Do you look at things as negative? Do you see your friends as negative? Do your thoughts tend to be negative? Do you think your life sucks? Do you think your life's great? We all have challenges. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, brown, pink, blue, orange. Yes, we all have challenges. We all live in certain situations that create more challenges than others, depending on, we could live in Texas, which is a different challenge than living in Iowa, which is a different challenge than living in California. How are you going to adapt to that? There's only one way. And that's your perception of who you are, what your environment is, and how you deal with it. Awareness, accountability, action. Take the time to understand your situation, and you make the decision. Because if you're sad, you're unhappy, you're in turmoil because a friend of yours just did this to you. Oh, how dare he do that? Now my life is just in turmoil. You know what? Your life is yours. You own it. You control it. When you start to give that away, you will never, ever be able to live a happy life. Make the decision. It's your show. Your life is your movie. You're the director. We're all creative. That's why God gave us creativity. That's why He gave us everything that we have. He gives us everything on this earth that allows us to be able to compete and to be happy and to be successful in life. And if you don't believe that, it's not my fault. It's not his fault. It's not the black guy's fault or the green guy's fault or the brown guy's fault or the Republican's fault or the Democrat's fault. It's your fault. Suck it up, Buttercup. Make it happen the way you decide to make it happen. And the only way you can do it is by what your perception is. Be aware, be accountable, and take action to make sure that your life is exactly like you want it. It's not magic. Your reality is what you create, not what everybody else does. That's noise. Take the noise and eliminate it and worry about you and where you want to be, unless you enjoy being sad. A lot of people like to be victims. A lot of people like to not take responsibility and like to blame outside sources for their life. Take it on your own sense of what you desire. If you want to be that way, you will be. If you're sad because you're deciding to be sad. I get off my soapbox now. Hey, it's only my opinion. I live a happy life because I decide to. I live a happy life because all the noise doesn't affect me. I'm still human. I have those little ego things in my head that goes, well, wait a minute, you should be upset about this. You should do this. You should do that. And I have to check that. I check it at the door and I come back. I love my friends. I love my family. I love people in general. But don't try and bring me down to your negative level because you've decided to allow everything else in your environment to create it for you. When you stand up, you're aware, you're accountable, and you take action.